Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm here today in beautiful Torquay. As you can probably see, the sun is out and it's a beautiful day. I know a lot of you probably know that there's a big protest going on in London today that's involving Tommy Robinson's talk. I couldn't get up to London. I'm in Torquay on holiday, and I heard that there was going to be a protest down there, so I thought I would pop down and get some footage. I don't know how big it's going to be, how many people are attending. I'm not even sure what the protest is for. The last thing I heard, it was keep our children and women safe protest. Oh, okay, as we can see, we've got some Union Jacks and England flags there flying already. I don't see any police anywhere. There's not too many people here yet. It was forecast to start at 10 o'clock, but unfortunately I'm a little bit late. There's lots of flags flying, everybody. There's a fair few. Have a quick wander around a minute and this is the gardens that are local, obviously. Nice fountain there as well. Torquay Council do their best to try and keep that one clean. This is supposed to be a peaceful protest today, so I've heard on the social media. That's a horrendous noise. A bit of support as we're driving down the road, or as they're driving down the road. There's police coming. Are they coming here? Let's have a look and see. They're definitely eyeballing it. Yeah, he's coming. I'd be very surprised if he didn't come anyway. Oh no, he's thinking twice. No, he's just carried on. See if he swings back round. He's not in the right lane to be swinging. No, he hasn't. He has gone off. Whether they'll be back or not, and it's a different matter. I will go live shortly. I did say that I was going to go live, so I will go live in a bit. It's not a huge amount of people, certainly nowhere near the kind of crowds that London are going to be getting today. I don't know if I said earlier on, but this was due to start at 10 o'clock. I don't know whether more people will come through at the when it gets a bit later on in the day. Hopefully it will get a little bit busier than it is at the moment. But, well, I say hopefully it'll get a bit busier. Obviously, in terms of my viewers, it would be good if there was a lot more people here. But we'll see. I would turn my phone, but it's stuck in portrait, it won't let me. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to put up with the portrait. I'm here filming it, not getting involved. Definitely not Antifa. A bit more support there on the road. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I couldn't get up to London for Tommy's speech today. But I think it's going to be saturated with YouTubers and auditors and mainline press. So it's possibly a good idea that I didn't go up to London. I am going to try and find somewhere to go and stand or sit that's a bit out of the way. I don't want to keep walking around all day today. Hello Bigwig, hello chat bros, Leslie Bullock, Torquay, hello. Oh no, Leslie Bullock, welcome to Torquay. Yes, we are indeed in Torquay. And it is a fantastically lovely day. Bit of cloud in the sky, but not too much. I have so far seen one police officer who happened to drive down, park up there on the other side of the road for 30 seconds and then drove off again. I know this has been organised. They did have a meeting with Devon and Cornwall Constabulary, so the police do know that there's a protest going on today. I am surprised that we haven't got any of the boys in blue here, even if it's only one uniform. There we go. So yeah, there's not a huge amount going on.
You're down here doing your bit, mate, for YouTubing.
Yes, yeah. That's right, mate, yeah.
Good on you, lad.
Yeah, I couldn't make it up to London, to Tommy's.
Ah, do you know what, mate? It's, might be a bit mad up there, do you know what I mean? You'll be able to move, bruv.
It's going to be saturated up there with auditors. It will be.
I hope no trouble happens, you know what I mean? Nothing that's going on, like, but yeah, mate, now you're still here doing your bit, so...
Yeah, that's right. I thought I'd come and see what was happening.
Yeah.
There's one in Truro down in Cornwall going on today as well.
Yeah. Exit, I think, doing it. I think Plymouth have got one on.
It's happening all over the country, yeah, mate. It's good. Everywhere today.
Good. Nice day for it as well.
It is, yeah. It was forecast showers, but hopefully it's looking like it's going to hold off.
Oh, that sounds I'm glad you're here, mate, because none of the mainstream will cover it. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
I know, mate, I know. That's why I thought I'd take a risk and come on down and see what was happening.
Yeah, sweet, that's good on you. What's your YouTube name?
Cornwall Audits. Cornwall Audits.
Cornwall Audits.
Yeah.
What part of Cornwall are you from?
The middle area. I can't say too much because I'm live.
Sound alright.
So, alright mate, see you again buddy. A nice chat, someone saying thank you there for me being here today, because none of the mainstream auditors or news channels were gonna be covering it. Another little group there, separate away from the main group. I don't know whether they're welfare, not warfare. So yeah, that may well be the other side of these. I have recently added a buy me a coffee link where you can donate £1 or £2 if you should feel the need. This is quite a costly, I mean obviously not this time because I'm already up here, but this is normally quite a costly thing that's involved. So if you have got a £1 or £2 that you could throw over, I would much appreciate it. Obviously it's not obligatory.
My name is Marina, and like many of you here today, I'm just a concerned mum and grandmother who is worried about the state of our country and the safety of our kids. I want to start by making it clear that today is not about race or religion, or who's right or who's wrong. It's about sharing concerns, opening up conversations about the issues happening in our country, towns and cities. We are privileged to live in Torquay, as it's a different world to many cities and towns across the country. Many have no idea what goes on in those places, but I know, and that's why I needed to speak out. I come from a multicultural family, and we live in a multicultural society. I'm proud we help refugees from all around the world. I'm sure most of us have foreign blood running through our veins if we go back through our ancestry. So there is no room for hate or prejudice today. Please listen to others and be respectful. Talking and communicating is how we learn, and standing united is how we make change. Never has it been so important to protect our freedom of speech. From the cover-up of grooming gangs to the sexual attacks happening today by migrants crossing our borders illegally, to the Islamophobia law they now want to enforce on us, to prevent us talking about any of it. We must stand together and say enough is enough. Thanks to women like Maggie Oliver, a policewoman from Rochdale who blew the whistle on grooming gangs in 2011 that were being covered up by police and social services. This exposed not just a rot in our society, but a rot that went all the way up to government. Pakistani Muslim grooming gangs were being allowed to operate while police were told by government not to investigate. Apparently the girls as young as 13 and 14 were not worthy of being protected. These predominantly Pakistani Muslim gangs were allowed to commit the most heinous crimes, while our government, police and social services turned a blind eye. I know a lady in Birmingham who has been a victim of these grooming gangs. Nearly 20 years ago, her daughter was groomed by a Pakistani man. He got her on drugs and she refused to come home. When the mother contacted police to tell them what was going on and to help find her, she was told they couldn't do anything whilst many will say we have British rapists in white communities, the difference is that we arrest our criminals, we send them to prison, and we report about it in the media. Yet more and more we are learning that our government, police, social services and media are covering up the crimes of ethnic minorities. Recently I was asked about facts and figures on migrant crimes, but we all know facts and figures are manipulated by whoever is using them. But here is the real problem. I was recently told by a friend of a chief of police that they are told not to report on the crimes of migrants. I also know a local lady from Paynton was raped by migrants on Paynton Seafront last year by the migrants that were staying in the Esplanade Hotel. She reported it to police, but there was no media coverage. I'm hearing similar stories from around the country all the time. This means the cover-ups are still happening. So facts and figures mean nothing when it comes to the crimes of migrants, when they are continually covered up. How many more young girls have to be raped before we say enough is enough? How many more grooming gangs have to be exposed before we say enough is enough? Restore Britain is a political organisation trying to bring change and expose failures in our society and government. They have started an inquiry into grooming gang scandals, which is still rife in our cities and towns. They have identified 85 cities and towns across the country where grooming gangs still operate or have operated. Plymouth is on that list. While this may anger you, we have to remember that not all Muslims are bad. Some came here years ago as refugees escaping atrocities in their own country, and they are just as worried about the issues we're facing. Many were born here and embraced our culture, and I'm sure a lot feel scared of speaking out against their communities. That is why it's so important for us all to come together and communicate, learn and support one another. Restore Britain has set up a whistleblower unit to gather information, and I think this is how they'll beat the gangs, the government, the police and all those involved in the cover-ups. We must encourage ethnic communities to speak out and to give them a safe place to do so. Until we deal with the rot in our society and in government, we cannot continue to let in more migrants, especially those who are entering our country illegally on boats or lorries. Migrants with no ID, no idea of where they're from or what they're capable of. It's not just a risk to our women and children, it's a national security disaster waiting to happen. Until we can deport criminal asylum seekers, until we can deport hate preachers, until we can deport terrorists, until we can eradicate grooming gangs, until we can police our streets so women and children feel safe, we cannot continue to let in thousands of unvetted migrants. Since putting this event together, I've been called a racist, a fascist, even a Nazi, simply because I want to protect our freedom of speech, expose the rot in our society, expose the continued cover-ups, and protect our women and children. We must share the truth, share the facts, while sharing love and kindness in our communities. We must stand up and hold our government accountable for its failings.
Right, AY Audits has just popped up saying that they're live from London. I think the Tommy Robinson rally was starting at about 11 o'clock, so it's 10 past 11, so it should have started by now. I think it has got a little bit busier since I arrived. There is a few more people here. spin round and check on the opposition as well, or the opposition, well I suppose it is the opposition. They're there as well, look. They've got a couple of little signs up there. So far it's all been peaceful and everybody's kind of getting on, which is good. Again, I do apologise for the portrait view. I'm fairly sure last time I videoed I managed to do it in the panoramic, but for whatever reason my phone isn't letting me do it this time. I can connect directly to my body cam, but I don't know if I can do it live over YouTube. And now obviously isn't the best time to find out. So I will endeavour to have a bit of a play around and see if I can figure out how to do it for if I decide to do any more protests in the future. Protest isn't really my thing, as anybody that watches my channel will know. I am more of an industrial estate auditor and YouTuber. But everybody seems to have jumped on the bandwagon for the protests. I'm not sure what that sign out on the strapped to the fence over there says. Let's go and have a look. Come over and have a quick look at the road sign and see what it says. I'm live on YouTube, so it's all going out live. And there we go. So yeah, we've got one side. So I will go down and have a quick look at the opposition as well. There's someone taking my picture there. I have already been accused of being Antifa this morning. So I soon put a stop to that and said, no, I'm here to film, not get involved. I've got one person. Is that bigwig still holding on? Thank you for the support, if it is. Victory to the Birmingham bin workers, the socialists.
Where are you getting it to? The Home Office. You'll get your figures from the Home Office.
And there we go. Jobs, homes and service for all. Build a new workers' party, fight for socialism. So that's about the only other sign that's here. Oh, it's still a stunning day here. It was supposed to be forecasted rain today. But as we can see, it is absolutely stunning. I have had a couple of people taking my picture. Anyone that has just joined, I have been asked if I was Antifa this morning, to which I categorically said no, I'm here to film the protest, not get involved. I did do a protest down at Cornwall. That was the Reform Conference, I think, with Nigel Farage. It was my first protest, and I didn't show myself in the greatest light. I didn't get involved, but I did chant every now and again. So yeah, that wasn't particularly the best look for me, which is why I've learned a lot from that. Is there many protests happening around Cornwall? There is today, I think. Truro has got one today. A lot of the cities and towns have got protests today to coincide with Tommy Robinson's London speech. I know Falmouth Moor, it's a bit windy so hopefully you can hear me. Falmouth Moor on a Sunday afternoon has weekly protests. I think they start at about 4 o'clock. I haven't been down there, I don't know how busy they are. If anybody does hear about any protests happening in Cornwall, then by all means do let me know, and I will try and attend. It would be good if anybody does hear of any protests happening. Oh, sounds like the dance has started.
What's it like living there? All right, you're here.
Have a bimble back around over here and see what's happening. Someone else there live by the looks of it. He's certainly filming. I don't know whether he's live, but he's definitely filming. I have heard the speech from one side, so I'll come over and see if they've got any words to say over here.
Why should Turkey, it's already got 5 million refugees in their country already?
Oh yeah.
Why should Turkey?
Any words for anybody? I am live. Has anyone got anything they wish to say?
About what? About the weather?
Anything. You can talk about the weather if you want.
Three talks about police now. They pissed me off.
Why?
They thought it was about Farage. Do you believe in Farage? Do you know his political stance in what he actually believes in? Health insurance. Will you be able to afford a £6,000 hit? If it's going, you're going to pay or you're going to die. I don't bring all this character. It all mixes into the same thing with Farage. He's corrupt. He's in Trump's pants and he likes Putin. So everybody doesn't like fucking Putin. I hate him. Thanks, love. I work for the NHS. I'm very proud. I work with Asians from all over the world. I would help anybody that came to this country. Yes, there's people coming to this country, but why foil on people that are paedophiles and that when we've got politicians that are fucking paedophiles as well? Not just black people or green. That's what pisses me off. The whole thing has gone out of it. Just annoys me, this country now. The world is just going to implode. All we believe in is religion and war. You're not this colour, we're going to blow you up. I don't care what, you could be a Muslim, I'm still going to shoot you for sounding Muslim. I'm a Sunni, I'm a Houthi, I'm still going to fucking shoot you. The human race is going to be horrible, it's going to blow up, it's going to implode. Not because there's too many people on the planet, because it's greed and corruption and religion. I don't believe in God, I don't believe in any God, but I believe in people's rights that have in all countries, but religion and politics are the doom of all evil, same as religion. I have Muslim friends, I respect them, they don't black me, I don't black them. I work with amazing doctors and nurses in this country, but when it comes to religion, we radicalise it because people are very gullible in taking information in. That's my way of thinking. I don't care what people think, that's how. I'm happy in what I do, I look after people, I bring people back to life, I help people to die. And I'm proud to it for my education. I've worked in a rough estate, but this frightens me. This sets me back to the 1970s on my estate when I lived in Leeds with the British National Party. They were bloody evil. There's some real cloutheads on there, and they got rid of our district nurse, which was from Jamaica. She lasted a year on our ward.
Right.
I hated it. Leeds, I lived in, diverse country. I lived in Aros, I had no problem living there. We had Asians, we had people from Japan, we had Asia, we had people from Africa, Hindus, Muslims, no problem. Then you get a political party racial up because somebody's been hit or they're being shot. Humans will never live together in life. Never. You can talk to every religion under the sun. It's not there.
It's certainly a long way off. It's definitely a long way off.
Religion is nothing there. There's nothing there. We were made by something out there over billions of years. We weren't brought. We were apes. We were just made over time. Not in 7 days with Adam and Eve. What a bollocks. The Bible is bollocks. The Bible has caused more wars, same as other religions have caused more wars. Let people just put the silence on my people. That's my way of thinking. I love life, I love my family, and I love the NHS, and I love this country. I fought for this country.
Well, thank you for the service.
That's what I believe in. Everybody should live in humanity, be nice to each other. Be nice to each other. We've got 11 nuclear weapons pointed at Britain at the moment. We only need 3 to hit Britain. And that's us gone. Putin knows exactly what he's doing. He's evil, is Putin. Totally evil. My son is in Germany. They've already tested the air raid sirens this week.
Blimey.
He's shitting his pants because of fucking Putin.
Understandable.
Putin is evil, someone wants to take him out.
They won't get anywhere near him. No one will get anywhere near him.
He hasn't his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. You're entitled to your opinion, sir. Everybody is. Thank you very much indeed. Just started raining. Lovely. I'm trying very, very hard to stay impartial, Bigwig. I have to try and stay impartial. I wasn't sure whether the police would be here taking Union flags down off people's shoulders. There's been a few cases that I've seen in the last week or two where people have been arrested for having England flags on. It has started to spit with rain. Say hello to YouTube, guys. I'm live on YouTube. The numbers have dwindled a bit by the looks of it because it started to rain. So everybody's crowded underneath the trees now. There has been a bit of support here today. People honking their horns as they drive down the road. 6 people watching. Hello everybody. As I have said a couple of times, I am in Torquay today. I couldn't get to London because I'm on holiday up here. So I thought I would jump down here and see what was happening. I don't know if you can see it on the live, but it is raining now. I might have to get my brolly out in a minute. Looks like a few people are departing now. A lot of the opposition are gone. There's only 1, 2, 3 left over. I did have an interesting chat with a gentleman on a bike that told me his views. Police car, let's see what they do. Is it the same one? No, different one. They're in the lane to swing around possibly. They may just be in the other lane to go into town. I hope they are swinging around. I'm currently stood in the bus stop, so hopefully no, they're not stopping. Still a couple of people over there. A few people over here as well. I've always liked the Scilly Isles, yes. I can't say I've ever been to the Scilly Isles actually. which is terrible for a Cornish person to say, but I don't think I have. Oh wow. Yeah.
That's what you should do. Nice to meet you all. Bye everyone, bye Marina, bye. Bye. Bye Marina.
The local land train honking their support there.
Yeah. I'm talking about it.
Sorry everyone, I'm just putting my umbrella up a minute, one sec. And there we go. I've got my Cornish umbrella out.
Hey, read this fella then. I'm just watching that guy over there. He says, if you walk around with a fucking camera, he's got a rucksack on his back. Who the fuck? And I went, that's Atlee's fella. And he went, oh, fucking hell, I've been watching him for half an hour. Coming in and out the crowd with a fucking rucksack on his back.
Wow, it is proper rain in here now. I don't know if you can see. Go over to the fountain a minute so you can get some kind of idea of how hard it's raining in the fountain. I don't think you can see on the live really. Here we go. It's definitely raining. It really has thinned out here now, everybody. Where are you, London? No, Andrew Tippett, I'm in Torquay. I couldn't get to London. I'm up in Torquay on holiday. Obviously, Cornwall Audits. I live in Cornwall. So I was hoping to be able to get the Truro today, but obviously being on holiday in Torquay, it was a bit difficult. So I heard that there was a protest happening up here today, so I thought I would jump on and see what was going on. We did have one speech earlier on. There's been a few chants, couple of Tommy songs, a couple about Keir Starmer, which obviously I won't be repeated live. But yeah, everybody's really started to thin out here now because it's peeing down with rain, and I am stood out in it. As soon as I get under the trees, I can't really see very much. So yeah, that's what's left of one side, and there's two gentlemen there that had Socialist Party banners earlier on. So yeah, not a The only two left from the other side of the supporters, and not too many left for this side either. It looks like everybody's packing up and going home, everyone. So I think I'm probably going to end my live because I'm getting soaking wet. Thank you everybody for joining me today. Thank you Bigwig for the donation. That was awesome of you. Thank you very much. I shall go and get a coffee in a minute to dry off and warm up a little bit. So yeah. And again, if you do hear about any protests, anybody in Cornwall or elsewhere, please do let me know, because I can always pass the details on to some other auditors that I know, so that they can go and get their footage of different protests and rallies. That's it, that's the last two from the other side gone now, look. I think that's probably it, everyone. So I shall say see you again. Thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you on the next one, everybody. Thank you very much. Bye bye.